James is just, probably he's got another test today. We're fearing the worst, though, so we felt like we needed to make a trade to bring in a quality football player. So Jaguar should be here probably now. I think his flight, we expect to see him around 4 this afternoon after his physical and stuff like that. Hopefully get him on the field tomorrow.
By fearing the worst, is the concern that it's season ending?
Well, it is a concern, yes. And for us, we got to make sure let's get all the information. Vought's been a great leader. His production has climbed and climbed. We signed him in the offseason, and he's held up his end of the bargain. He'll play if he can play, no doubt about it.
With Jaguar, I think those of us who watched him and continue to watch the CFL know what he's capable of. What does he bring?
Well, he's always productive. He does have a contagious energy to him as well. For me, I just got to make sure he's bought into us, and he will be. And the guys know him and enjoy having him around. And you'll definitely, he does enjoy life. He competes though. He's got a lot of skill, and when we played him in the last 3 years when he wasn't on our team, he's given us problems. He's strong. He can move. Just has to buy into our system, which he already knows, and get him out on the field and get some production.
Can you plug him in on Sunday?
I think so, yeah. We'll see, though. Long travel and all that, and then we're going back east. So tougher on him. Let's see what he knows first. But I bet he shows up, hopefully get him on the field tomorrow, and I bet he'll outperform our expectations.
I know fans love continuity when it comes to players being here year after year. Obviously, some of the continuity was interrupted, but if I look around, Trey, Markin, Reggie, a lot of those guys from the 2018 team are
coming back. Potter, so. That was for us some great seasons. Singleton is next on the list. Bring him back. We know. If you can bring a guy back, it helps your team great. But if you're familiar with that person, that's even an added bonus. So far, when we've had our major injuries and we brought our guys in, they've produced. It might take a week or two because they got to get used to the CFL again or used to a system. But so far, I feel like our guys are up in their game. We just got to make sure when we're playing and the competition, the blood's flowing, we do the right things and we win some games.
Suckle Tucker in a boot. Anything there?
Yeah, that was a weird one because he finished the game with nothing, but he had some pain in the bottom of his foot. Basically, I guess in today's world, if you got anything with a foot or an ankle, they put you in a boot. We're hopeful tomorrow, though, that he said he's getting better, they can get out here and play.
Did he carry back first day back at practice?
Yeah, it looked pretty good. I thought so. Hopefully he's just feeling better and better each day, and I think he should do more tomorrow. We'll just have to see how it works for the roster.
Well, the rehab for Larry Taylor, defensive back, a long way to come. How's he progressing there?
Nick Taylor on now.
Nick, sorry.
Larry.
Wrong
Taylor.
Taylor.
Returner. Well, he's ready to play. It's whether or not we had a couple guys, unfortunately, we had to give the day to, DB-wise. So it did look like a kind of a unit out there where everyone's kind of in different spots. Hopefully, we get our healthy guys back tomorrow, and we can really fine-tune that group, have a great game.
Dave, just one more on Jaguar. You have a younger group. How important is it for a guy that's gone to 6 straight games to?
Yeah, that's crazy. It's a crazy stat. We'll take 7 if he can bring us to that 7th grade cup. More than anything, I just want him to come in and be himself and produce and do the things he's been doing in football. Like I said, when he left, it wasn't necessarily we wanted to keep him. We thought we had a good chance to keep him, but no grudges there. He did what he had to do, but we're happy to have him back.
Dave, what's the thinking with Brad Mohammed?
We do have some DB injuries, but we had 3 guys not practice today, so we'll see if we can get those guys back. Liked the way he played at the time when we made that move. It was to see some other guys and get some younger blood in here, but we've had quite a few injuries again at DB, so he knows our system, and if he needs to play this week, he'll be ready.